Jared Dudley, professional basketball player, and my tip today is the technique of shooting. Now, everyone thinks they're a good shooter, so hopefully I can help you guys out. Now, the key of shooting is all about balance. And when I get ready to shoot a free throw line, your feet always want to be even with your shoulders, because balance is the key. Usually when you're starting your free throw, if you're right-handed, you're going to want your right foot in front of you. As you see right now, your left foot, you're going to want slightly behind it, but still in a good form. So when you go down, you have nice, good balance. The second key is the pocket. Every good shooter you see out there, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Steve Nash, when they shoot the ball, their fingertips are shooting it. And there's a pocket you can see in the space. The bad shooters have their palm on the ball, and you can't control where the ball is going. So the key is to have a balance first. Have your fingertips holding the ball, what you see in your pocket, always having a 90-degree angle with your arm. When you go down, every good free throw shooter should have a routine. My routine personally is I pop my collar, take 3 dribbles. I spin it 1 time, bend, a slight bend, if I can keep my balance on here. My knee at 90-degree angle, showing my pocket, and then at the end is following through. So here I go. 1, 2, 3 dribbles, follow through, slight bend, pocket, follow through. As you saw, it went in. I'm gonna do it again for you guys. If you're left-handed, it'd be your left foot in front, slightly right hand. But since I'm right-handed, I'm gonna show you from my style. So you have your own routine that you do every single time. So for me, like I told you, 1 pop, 3 dribbles, I spin, I'm gonna go down slightly, have my pocket right here, finish 90 degrees, and follow through. All right, one more time for you guys. Right foot in front, slightly. Do your own routine every single time. Spin, pocket, follow through. Okay, when it comes to shooting a jump shot, it's very, very similar to like a free throw line. Balance is the key for every good shooter. If they're telling you otherwise, they would be lying to you. Keep it balanced. You always want your shoulders and your feet to be directly to the rim. So if you're coming off a screen, when you turn, you want your shoulders parallel to the rim. And every time, you want to have a slight bend. Shooters that shoot like this, you can't get any arc on it. Shooters that get too low can't be as balanced. So a nice slight bend every time you're shooting. So when I get the ball and I bend, when I follow through, I want my fingers to be right behind the rim. If you could tell in any basketball hoop, there's always a nice little slit in the back of the rim. That will tell you where you want your follow through to go towards. So when you're shooting jump shots, you always want to keep a nice rhythm, a nice little bounce, and always following through. Remember your pocket now, because that controls where the ball goes. So I'm going to shoot around for you guys. Look at my form the whole time. I'm still doing the same exact things. My feet are always going to be square. My right foot slightly in front of my left. Nice on balance. Following through every single time. Every single time. Even if I want to do a bank shot, if I'm doing a bank shot, I'm aiming towards that middle of that box. Still slightly bent, still great form. Following through. Every single time, following through, y'all. Now, the further you go out, the further the jump shot, the more knee bend you need. Because obviously, you need to get more power going from here instead of going from top of the key or inside the key. So the further you go out, the more bend I'm going to have. The more bend you think I need. Now, if I'm closer to the rim, I don't need that big of a bend. A nice slight bend. I can make the far one, I can't make the close ones, huh? Nice slight bend. So, you see the keys. Balance is number 1. Slight bend when you're shooting your jump shot. 90-degree angle. Have a pocket for your fingertips and your fingers to control your jump shot. And then you end with a follow through. Ooh. See, I needed more bend there. Came up short. Get in there. A nice slight bend, following through. Got my little pocket going. Here we go. There we go. So just remember, staying on balance. If you get a bad pass, wherever you get it, back on balance, slight bend, right over your left if you're right-handed, left foot over your right if you're left-handed. Following through, nice pocket. Okay, so let's go over the tips. The tips I had was balance. Usually you want to be parallel with your feet to your shoulders. So, and that wants to face the rim. So you want to be parallel to the rim. Next is a slight bend. You want to have a slight bend. Now, determining the shot and how far you are determines the length, determines the bend of your length. So basically, the farther the shot, the more leg bend you need. The closer the shot, the less you need. Then you have the 90-degree angle. People that shoot like this aren't usually pretty good shooters because this controls the direction of the ball. One of the last ones is the fingertip of the pocket. You always should be able to see your fingertips when you're shooting it. And last but not least is the follow through. If you follow through to the right, the ball goes to the right. If you follow through straight, the ball goes straight. Now go home, practice your jump shot so you can play against me in the NBA.